There's lots of broadcasters coming live for you throughout the day. So let me go through the names. So, well, I should say, what is Hap Saturday, if you're wondering? Hap Saturday is a day we come live once a month. We have a theme, and we put together a day of cooking for everybody to watch. If you want to take part in the next Haps Saturday, just get in touch with me. I can reveal that next month's Haps Saturday, so September, put this in your diary. September the 18th will be Haps Saturday, and the theme for next month for September will be, drum roll please, let me just do a little drum roll. Ooh, most of you already know this anyway. The theme for September will be afternoon treats, or bakes, or little things, little like pastries or sandwiches or cakes. It kind of came about from like afternoon tea, that sort of style, but obviously in different countries around the world you may have different afternoon treats. So things that you might snack on, like little appetizers, things like that. So that's going to be on September the 18th. So I know that date means something to you, Melanie. I know you're watching me. So when you told me the date the other day, and I know that date was I had that in mind a couple of weeks before. So 18th of September, put that in your diary. Okay, so let me go through what's happening today then. So today's theme is fruit and veg. So I should say welcome everybody that's just joining. So welcome everybody. Hello. Good morning, Brenda. Great to see you. Thanks for the drum rolls. Okay, so we've got me. I'm currently on for the next hour. Well, we'll try and stay on an hour. I've got a few little questions for you as well, because I'm going to be doing a vegetable chili. Okay, so after me, we have Emmy Rich over in Sweden. So I think that's just not far away, across the North Sea, up there somewhere. And then we're going across the pond. We're going to go back to we're going to go to the United States for the first time during the day. We're going to Georgia at 9 o'clock. These are all Eastern times, so go off Eastern times. It's currently 7 o'clock, even though I've been awake for 5 hours. So Alexis, then we've got Chris on at 10 o'clock over in Colorado. We have KD Hearts, and then we've got Brenda. They got Brenda over in Ohio. Good morning, Alexis. Good morning. Then we've got Anne Rush at 1 o'clock from Denmark with Swift Beats in London, down south. And then we've got Gemma back to Leeds at 2 o'clock. And then J Opera is in, where's J Opera, I wonder? Maybe Branson, Missouri? Yeah, we've got lovely Jay coming on at 3 o'clock. 4 o'clock, we've got Melanie Faye. So 4 o'clock, Melanie Faye. That's Eastern time. So with some poetry and cooking. Okay. Then we've got Mike over in Washington, all the way in Seattle, coming live at 5 o'clock. Missy Mouse is coming live at 6 o'clock, okay, from Louisiana. That's a place I'd really like to visit one day. Jeff's Journey's on at 7, so we're going to go up north to Canada. The borders are now open, guys. The borders are now open. And then Daniel and Lizzie is coming live again from Canada at 8 o'clock. 9 o'clock, we've got Darby Jones, the wonderful Darby Jones, in Colorado. And then to finish us off, who better could we have to finish off the day than the fabulous Mr. Blaine and Piano Man in the house? They're coming live at 10 o'clock Eastern time. So make sure you stay awake for that. It will probably be very late here. So, yeah. So thanks so much. Yeah, remember to share out everybody's broadcast today. Support your broadcasters, your chefs, because they give up your time to come and cook live. And try and share out as many platforms as you can. So spread the word about Hap Saturday. All right. So should we get started? Let's get started. So what I'm going to be doing, let me know if the connection's okay. I'm going to be doing this one. So I'm doing a Hellofresh. So I should introduce myself really, that if those who are completely new to me. I live in Leeds, which is in Yorkshire, in England. It's the north of England. And I usually come live. I've been doing some cooking broadcasts. That's how we got started on Haps. Really do cooking broadcasts, travel broadcasts, which you'll see over the next couple of days. Because I'm actually going on holiday tomorrow. Woo! Can't wait. Love a holiday. So cooking broadcasts, and I do quizzes as well. So there's a little bit of mix of quizzing with. I'm going to test your vegetable knowledge about healthy eating, okay, as well today. So So yeah, thanks for joining me. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. I do Hellofresh meals on Haps, so I like to either order the food in, we make them fresh, or I will so we'll cook fresh, or I will take a recipe from Hellofresh and we'll try and make it a little bit cheaper for you. So hey, Emmy's up next. Great, thank you so much for the awards, guys. So Hellofresh, if you want any discount for Hellofresh, on my link tree, if you're in the UK, you can get £43 off your first box. Okay, I don't work for HelloFresh. I just like cooking their meals and trying to eat healthily. But if you want to get a first box, remember it's a subscription, everybody, because I don't want you coming back to me saying, oh, I took out the HelloFresh box and I didn't realise I'm now being charged so and so much. So if you don't want them every month or week, sorry, you've got to make sure you select the ones you don't want each week to cancel the ones that you don't want, or if you want to carry them on. But you can get three meals for two for was it £3? Three or £4 with free delivery. But that's not all. That's not all. Those in the States, if you want HelloFresh, also go on my link tree and there's $40 off for you. So don't say I don't give you anything. All right, so let's make a start. So HelloFresh, I love HelloFresh meals. So I've made this a few times before. It's one of my favourites. So veggie patch chili with brown rice. So I went to the supermarket. We got brown rice. This is brown basmati rice. I think that's how you pronounce it. So I'm going to spin you around. I hope that the connection's going to stay okay. So here we go. Let me know how the connection is. That's the best I'm going to be able to have it for the moment. So we're going to start off then by preparing the veg. So we're going to half peel and thinly slice an onion. So I've got a nice onion, and I'm going to use my dicer. So we chop off the ends here. It's nice and shiny, this. Can't wait to see all your shiny vegetables today. Lots of shiny vegetables. Okay, so we're going to chop this in half. Okay, I have to cut this a little bit smaller because what I'm about to use is this. You see me use this all the time. It's called the Genius Nicer Dicer. Okay, and it's got portable blades. You slot them in there, and if you want them cubes, you put 2 of the blades on the top. However, there is one thing that I do want in place of this, and if you go onto it when you're watching Alexis's broadcast, hopefully she will show you today. She has a Pampered Chef slicer, which is it's much bigger, where it can cut a lot of vegetables. So for something for the future, if you want a really good, this is really good if you're wanting just to do something quick, and it goes straight into the pan. Or as I say, I would probably buy the Pampered Chef one. That's definitely the one I want next. So you got something similar, Mrs. So okay, so make sure you're following everybody as well. That's in the chat because these are broadcasters coming live today. Hey DDK, great to see you. Okay, so let me use my dicer. Let me grab my. I did have everything ready, so I'm going to slot this onto this because it makes it a little bit easier. And we're going to push this through just like this. Hopefully the blade won't snap. Got to give it a little bit of a push, just like that. There we go. And then we've got our nicely chopped onions. Now, the reason it took a little bit of effort was because this had been in the fridge for a while. So if you're cooking today, everybody, and you've got vegetables in your fridge, just remember to take them out a little bit earlier. So let me just chop that up a little bit more. Okay. So chop that up and chop this up as well. So let me pop that through here. And then what we're going to do next is we're going to do the same sort of thing, but with the green peppers. So slot this through. It's quite a big onion, this, I have to say. But it does cut this up really nicely. Okay. Got quite a lot there. So I'm going to pop this into a bowl. Here we go. Got a nice diced onions, just like that. I love this. I love this little machine. Dropping everything here. So just get all that out, just like that. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to pop that to one side. Now I've also got some basil here. I've got some fresh basil that we're going to be using into the chili. And then we're going to do the pepper. So I've got a nice green pepper, nice green pepper. And so I'm going to chop the end off. And we're going to remove and discard the core and chop into chunks. So just chop this off, take the seeds out. Now, do you remember a while ago I said to you, keep your seeds, plant them, because if you plant them, this is what happens when you plant them. Do you want to see what happens when you plant them? Look at this. You see that? What's that there? Look. We've got mini peppers, guys. Not peppers, but yeah, mini peppers growing. And I've got about 3 of these plants. So that's one of them. So you just have to make sure you water them as much as possible, because so I've got about 4 peppers growing. 4 peppers growing, and that's all from the seeds. Just plant them into your into some soil, but make sure they're in a warm space. So we're just going to chop this up. Now these need to be in cubes as well, so I'm going to use the same thing I just did. You probably think I'm mad cutting this up smaller, and then using it, but it does cut everything nice and fine. So pop this on again, and then pop this through here. So really, really useful. Okay, got this through. So hopefully we're having a nice day. Let me know in the chat what you're cooking today. Let me know what you're cooking. Okay, slot that through. And then again, we're just going to take this off. And I'm going to put this in with the onions. Let me just check, because the pepper's going after the onions. So you're best putting these into a separate dish. So you see how nice and chopped up they are. So hey Anne, great to see you. Anne's one of the broadcasters today, so she's going to be live at 1 o'clock with Swift Beats. So make sure you're following. I think the majority of people follow each other now anyway. So, but if you're new watching, please follow these broadcasters that I mentioned at the beginning. Okay, so next thing we're going to do, right? This is another thing that I've been growing, and especially for today, is fresh coriander. So I'm just going to take some fresh coriander that I've been growing. I don't have a lot of it, as you can see. We've not really had a great summer here. It's been more cloudy and sort of below 20 degrees here, so we've not really had a lot of sun. So that's the only coriander I've got that I've managed to grow myself. So I'm just going to put that to one side, because we'll need to chop that up. Okay, so I'm going to put that to one side, not chop that up just yet. Try and tidy up. Give me a minute. Okay, so what we're going to do next then, we need to drain the mixed Mexican beans. So I'm using Mexican style bean mix. So we're just going to open this up. Let me just take this off. I try and just lift it up with a knife, because it just makes it a little bit easier. And then drain off the water. So I'll just drain that in the sink. One moment. Should get the pan on, shouldn't I? So let's get the pan on, and then we'll do the rice as well. So I've not made this for a while, this recipe. It is a nice recipe. So drain off the water. Won't be a second. So do I rinse the beans? Let me just check if it says to rinse it. It doesn't require to rinse, I don't think. It just says, oh, drain and rinse the beans. Yeah. So we do need to rinse them. So there's the beans, everyone. So let's put them through a colander and we'll rinse them off. Sometimes I think it depends on which ones you have that have more flavour in them. Let me just grab my. Got a little sieve thing here, so I'm going to pop them in there and just rinse them. So I've rinsed them with, because they're already in water, they're best to be rinsed, aren't they? So won't be a moment, guys. Hello, Tim. Great to see you. So I'm just going to run these through some water. And then I've got some questions for you, everybody. So everyone watching, I've got some questions for you about fruit and vegetables. Hopefully you will get them all right. Okay, so there's our beans. So I'm just going to pop them in the sieve, just pop them in the sink a second until I need them. So let's take this lid off. And we're going to add a little bit of oil to this pan. So you can all see the pan, can't you, guys? I think you can all see the pan. So we're going to add a little bit of oil. What time are we on? We're on 1/4 past. so it's not too bad. So a little bit of oil to the pan. And what we're going to do is we're going to add the red onion and cook, stirring occasionally until softened for 2 minutes. Okay? So we're just going to let that heat up. I've got some questions for you. So your first question while the pan's heating up, yeah, you can see me. Hello. I am here. So your first, we should see the answers there. So your first question then is, there are 4 different types of fruit and vegetables. Oh, sorry, yeah, 4 different types of fruit and vegetables. So when you go and buy fruit and vegetables, some people agree with whether they're in this style, but what 4 types of vegetables are there? Now, I'm not talking about like groups of vegetables. I'm just saying when you buy them, how can you buy them? So there's 4 different types. I'll give you the first one. A lot of people might be using a lot of this today, is fresh. So your first one is fresh. I'm looking for 3 other types of like how fruit and vegetables are, how you can buy them. I've given you a big clue there, haven't I? Hey Christine, great. Yep. So canned's one of them. Frozen's one of them. Well done. And dried. Well done, everyone. Oh my gosh, I wasn't expecting you to get them all right, to be honest, but you're all just gonna be like just trying to want to hit me. Yeah, well done. So they're fresh, frozen, dried, and canned. Okay, here's your next one then. What type? What should we be aiming for in regards to? That's not really a question. That. Let me try another one. Right, what should we avoid when it comes to fruit? What should we avoid when it comes to fruit? It's something that I did a while ago. And I got told off, and Alexa said, no, you shouldn't be doing that. So I decided not to carry on. Not pesticides, I suppose, not squishy, not the bad ones, the dirty dozen, no. It's to do with how you consume, and this is relating to fruit. So we're going to add the onions in, okay? I'm going to pop them into the pan. Hopefully you can all see that. So it's to do with fruit. What should you avoid when it comes to fruit? So we've added the onions. I'm just going to give them a mix. Not yet. Well, that's a good one, Anne. That's a very good one. Not to eat them before washing. Yeah, you should always wash your fruit. But it's not correct. It's how you consume it. So what's best when you eat fruit? And what should you avoid? So this is getting nice and hot. Avoid someone stealing my banana, says Christine. Love it. So not rot, no. So have a guess. Okay, I'll give you a clue. Okay, I'll give you the answer. It's probably easier. The answer is to avoid fruit juice. So try to avoid fruit juice and smoothies because they don't have as much fibre. And I think you all knew that one anyway. So that was my, it wasn't really a question, it's more of a fact. So try to avoid fruit juices. I try not to buy ready-made juices anymore. I take the like oranges, whole oranges, they're a bit cheaper, and I'll squeeze my own orange juice. And I've also got a juicer that I need to get a new fuse for, so we'll be making some apple juice as well. Not today, but another day. Okay, here's your next one then. Okay, fruit and vegetables are naturally low in what? Fruit and vegetables are naturally low in what? Nice, easy one. Nice, easy one. I suppose it's quite... It begins with the letter C. Begins with the letter C. I think that is correct, but it begins with the letter C. C for Charlie. Okay, we've got a copycat troll in the house. So there's a few moderators. So okay, when you said carbs, I think that's right, but not the answer I've got written down here. Begins with the letter C. We try to burn a lot of these. when we go to the gym. Not cholesterol, no. Who's going to get the answer? Who's going to get the points? Calories. Well done, Christine. You were the first one there. Well done. Give yourself. I'm being generous today. You can have 50 points. 50 points. Well done, Christine. 50 points for everybody today. Okay, here's your next one then. Is there any more? I don't think I've got any more. Okay, what should we be aiming for to get as much a wide range of vitamins and minerals as possible? So what should we be aiming for to get as wide a range of vitamins and minerals as possible? Thanks, Anne. Thank you. So these onions are cooking down nicely, okay? So what are we aiming for when to get as wide a range of vitamins and minerals as possible? Yeah, Melanie, well done. Yeah, that was the word I was looking for. A colourful selection, or a rainbow of colours. Alexis, I thought you might have got that one. It might be too early though. So well done. Okay, next one then. Who's going to get these ones? What are the benefits of eating fruit and vegetables? So I've got two on here. Well, three as such, but what are the benefits of eating fruit and vegetables? So I'll let you guess and then I'll tell you the answers. So we should have added the peppers now. Let me add the peppers in here as well. We're going to add the green peppers. So getting colourful already. So we've got some answers in. Alexis on the walk, no worries. Christine says vitamins, yes. Healthy lifestyle, yes. Antioxidants, yep. Vitamins and fibre, yep. I can tell you are all correct. Of course it is. It is. So benefits to fruit and vegetables. It helps to keep your digestive system working well and helps protect the body from heart disease, strokes and some cancers. So there we go. Okay, here's your next one then. How many portions should we aim to eat per day? How many portions should we aim to eat per day? First correct answer gets 50 points. Melanie Faye. It might be different in different countries, I think. Although I think we should aim for more, I think, to be honest. But okay, the correct answer I was looking for was 5. 5 portions of fruit and vegetables a day. Melanie Faye, well done. 50 points. Okay, so let's get back to the cooking. And then we might do a few more afterwards. So, okay, so what we're going to do now, so we've added the peppers, stir occasionally for another 3 minutes. So we've got another 3 minutes yet. Do you want another question? Okay. Do you want another question? Let's have a look. Well, actually, I'll read this out to you. If I can, yeah. So, fruit and vegetables are naturally low in calories and packed full of vitamins, minerals, and fibre. They also add flavour and variety to every meal, which we've said. Fresh, frozen, dried, and canned, they all count. Go for a rainbow of colours to get as wide a range of vitamins and minerals as possible. Try to avoid fruit juices and smoothies as they don't have as much fibre. If you're trying to limit the amount of carbs that you eat, you might be tempted to avoid fruit and veg, but it's so important to include them in your diet every day. There are lower carb options that you can try. Fruit and vegetables can help protect against stroke, heart disease, high blood pressure, and some cancers. And when you have diabetes, this was taken from a diabetes magazine, you're more at risk of developing these conditions. So Anne says, what if you're making your own smoothies? I think it's to do with, like, for those people that just do smoothies or just drink smoothies. I think that's what it means. So if you already eat whole apples and whole oranges, but it's for just those people that just make smoothies, and they think that it's the fibre that, you know, don't have anything else with fibre in the diet. I think that's the reason. So everything within moderation, I think. But for those that are not just, those that have fruit and vegetables and just juice, don't do anything else, don't eat any other whole fruits, that's the problem, I think. So yeah, benefits: help to keep your digestive system working, help protect the body from heart disease, stroke, and cancers. Everyone should aim to eat at least 5 portions a day. A portion is roughly fits in the palm of your hand. Okay. So here are some options for you, everyone. So if you want to get a pen and paper, you can write these down. Here are some options for fruit and vegetables. Sliced melon or grapefruit topped with unsweetened yogurt, or a handful of berries or fresh dates, apricots or prunes for breakfast. Okay. Now, I think Alexis does a lot of, she does a lot of breakfast options with berries and, you know, fruits and things. I'm going to turn this pan down because it's getting quite hot. Okay, but it's been in long enough. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to add some Mexican spice. Now, this is from the Spice Emporium. I actually managed to get this in a supermarket, very, very cheap. Now, I wasn't sure why it was cheap, but it is nice. But I've also got some smoky Cajun seasoning as well that we're going to add in here. So we're going to add this in. So Mexican spice, give it a whack. Don't add too much in. Oh, this smells really good. So this has already got salt and pepper in, and, you know, all the other spices. So we're going to add that in. We're going to add a little bit of the smoky Cajun. This is what I use for my Mexican chilies. That might be a little bit too much. Do you know what I forgot to put on? My rice. Actually, that'll be alright. Well, yeah, I need to put the rice on. So let me just boil my kettle. Want this setting down. I'm just going to boil the kettle if you hear anything in the background. So we're just going to let all them spices and flavours come together. We're going to add some tomato puree. So we're going to add some tomato puree. And then we're going to just... So let's add this in. Don't need loads. Smells good. Can't believe we're already halfway through. Can't believe it's past already. So we're just going to mix that tomato puree into the pan. Just leave it for another minute. Add a bit more in here. Oops. We're going to mix all this in. Oh, this smells really good. So give it a minute. And then we're going to add in some vegetable stock powder, the chopped tomatoes. We're going to add some garlic. Let's put the garlic in first. Oh, we'll add the tomatoes in first, and then we'll add the garlic. Well, if you want roasted garlic, we're going to need roasted garlic. So let's get some fresh garlic. Give it a minute, guys. Should have done that at the same time. Because these tomatoes don't have garlic in them. Put my garlic back. Let's get this in as quickly as we can. So add the garlic. The second one, because remember, if you ever have in garlic, it needs to fry or roast. Okay, I don't want this to burn. So at least 30 seconds is fine. Then we're going to take some chopped tomatoes. So this is in a tomato juice anyway, so it should give a bit more flavour. Most have tomato juice in them, I think. So we're going to add this into the pan. Add our tomatoes. Mix all that in. It's looking good, everybody. No worries, no worries. Mix all that in. It just stops the pan from burning as well. So we've added the garlic. If you've got, well, we've already got onions, but I'm not using white onions. I've used red onions. So if you've got tomatoes with onions, white onions in them, that's best. But we've already got red onions in there. So we're going to add in the vegetable powder. Now I'm going to use vegetable stock. I'm going to use OXO stock. This has also got parsley and bay in it. So we'll give this a try. So they just come in little pots. And then all you do, take it off, drop it in, or get a spoon. Come on. So drop in the vegetable stock. Try and get that off. That's it. And then we're going to mix that in. Let me just grab my water for the rice. So I completely forgot to put the rice on. So it's rice that's going to be drained through. So you want 60 grams. I'm using this type of rice. Let's give that another mix. So can you see the rice? This is white, sorry, not white, brown basmati rice. That's good. I'm going to take the seal off. You want 60 grams. Now it's just for me, I'm only having this for myself. So I kind of know already how much. And just chop this off. Because I've got these little, don't know if you have these, you pop them across your bag and they keep it fresh. So I'm just going to pour some of this into my water, and then I'll cover it over and the rice should be done in about 10 minutes. So let's add this in. So this is white rice. If you've never seen this, look at that. You see what it looks like? Really weird dip rice. So I'm going to add that in. So it says here, add 60 grams of rice per portion, pan of boiling water, cook on medium. It actually takes 25 minutes. I didn't realise. So that means that, yeah, it should be all right. It can be the last thing I serve. We'll do a few more questions or something. So let me know what you're doing today, everyone. Let me know what food you're cooking. And get a bit more rice. So don't need loads though. I'm actually doing a fruit salad as well in a minute, so we've got some fruit to use up. So just mix all that together. Okay, next thing we're going to do then, oh, forgot to put the beans in. So let's add the beans. Now these are Mexican beans. Add all that in. And then this is the key ingredient as well, barbecue sauce. I'm going to add some barbecue sauce. So let's add some of this in, just like that. Lovely. And again, mix all that in. And then if it needs any water, we can add a bit of water in here. It smells so good. Turn it back up. So it's going to make, this smells really nice. Right, I'm going to put the lid over my rice so it cooks a little bit quicker. Let's have some water. Cheers, everybody. So nice. Okay, so we're going to add also some sugar. So add a little bit of sugar in here. Now, I know that if you make a chili, there's one ingredient that you should add to a chili. Does anybody know what that ingredient is? Anybody know what it is? So a bit of sugar. So again, just mix all that in. It is, well done, Melanie. Yeah, I think majority of people knew that. It is, of course, it's chocolate. But obviously we did chocolate last month. So I'm not going to add any chocolate in here. Not today. Try and make it as healthy as possible. So we've added sugar. It says bring to the boil, stir to dissolve the stock powder, lower the heat and simmer for 5 to 6 minutes. So that's going to cook away nicely. Okay, we're going to cook the rice, which we've started to do already. It's going to take longer than I thought, so not to worry too much. We're now going to make the cream. We're going to make the cream. So you want a small bowl. Okay, I've got a small bowl. But what we're going to do is add our soured cream. And you want a lime. So obviously only try and use as much as you can. Let's make it all actually, because this is only a small amount. So you want some soured cream. We're going to add this into our bowl. I love soured cream. So just mix that up. So get it all out. Oh, thanks so much for the award, Brenda. So let's add that all in. Can't have a chili without soured cream. Okay, and then what we're going to do is take our lime. Now, if you squeeze the lime just like this, it releases all the juices. So just do that. And then what we're going to do is get a knife or whichever and cut the lime. Actually, no, we need to do the zest. Is it the zest? No, we need to do this part first. So let's put that back on there. So grate in the lime zest, mix well and season. So we're going to add some of this in here. Let's see if any will come out. This is the old-fashioned way of doing it. So Alexis has a really good tool you can buy. Try not to slice your fingers off. Okay. A lot of people always forget to take this off, just like that. We're going to mix that in. Yeah, a bit of cocoa powder, that will be nice. Yeah, I'm probably not going to add it this time though, but when I make this again I will definitely give that a try. So let's cut this in half, or you can use a lemon thing, you know, your squeezy thing. So we're going to squeeze some lime juice in here, and then we need to add some salt and pepper. So add the lime juice in, lime zest. Yeah, I think you don't need lots. I think it's just the zest you needed to add in. Don't need to add lime juice. So put that to one side. And that is our nice soured cream to go over our chili. So let's mix this in again. It's cooking up nicely. Yeah, I don't think the rice is going to be done in time because I forgot to switch it on. Never mind though. I do have some other rice that I could serve because that's going to take a while to do. So let me just get rid of this. Give me a minute, guys. Oh, we need to add some salt and pepper. Add a bit of salt and pepper to this. So am I serving anything with the chili? Yeah, I'm serving rice, brown rice, but I think it's gonna take longer than I thought. So add some salt and pepper in there as well. So that's our cream. We're gonna take some. Yeah, so you can kind of pretend that there's rice in the bowl when we serve. Although I've got some microwavable rice I could use, couldn't I? Shall I use microwavable rice? Well, actually, no. Probably best not. Probably best not. Okay, so we need to now add in our basil. So I'm going to give you a little tip for you, everyone. If you get your basil, if you want it cut up finely, or any herbs, remember basil, spinach will. Did I say basil? I meant to say spinach. Get one of these, pizza cutter, and you can easily just cut your herbs. Great with any herbs. I'll just cut it up, and then we're going to start to add this into the chili like that. Stalks as well. I'll turn my pan down again. And it just helps the spinach. Your mum used to make spaghetti noodles for chili. It's called spaghetti red, I think. That sounds nice, Christine. Are you going to show us how to make that? You need to show us how to make that. And that other vegetable you were talking about yesterday as well. You might even use the air fryer. It was funny yesterday we were talking about air fryers. It's like most of you probably already know already, but you do realise my actual surname is Fryer. And you're all just like mind blown. What? It's like whenever I see my name everywhere, exactly, yeah. So, but my surname doesn't come from like an air fryer. It comes from the friary in the church. So I thought that was funny yesterday. All I kept hearing was Fryer, Fryer. It's like, are you talking to me? Anyway, so yeah, just chop up your spinach a little bit smaller. Have this, and this looks good. This looks good. It says handful at a time. We need to add some salt and pepper to this as well. This is looking great. And then we might have a bit of time to. Actually, I think the rice might actually cook in time for me to taste it. But I'm going to add a little bit of water to this because it's drying up just a little bit. So just a splash of water, just to help everything. Because if it gets too dry, I don't want it to burn. So you can all see that, all right, guys, can't you? Yep. Let's get some more spinach. I want some more spinach in this. So everybody knows what's happening next month, guys, don't we? We all know what we're doing next month. Hey, Belle, thanks for joining. So yeah, I'm going to add a little bit more spinach in because I'm going away this weekend. Well, going away for next week, so I won't be here. And it means stuff in the fridge needs to be used. So next month, September the 18th, we're going to be doing afternoon treats. So it was actually inspired from Brenda, because Brenda asked if we could do sandwiches, and I thought there's something we can all do together. So you could do like your own big sandwiches if you wanted to, like Subway subs and things like that. So it could kind of be like an afternoon tea, or it could be cakes, pastries, things that you might have like in the afternoon. Anything you like. So add a bit more spinach in there. You're going to do a Queen Mary afternoon tea. Oh, that sounds nice, Melanie. Oh, I might even make sausage rolls. I might do sausage rolls, or I don't know, I decided yet. And then I think maybe the month after that, we'll be doing, it's like harvest time. So we're kind of going towards autumnal flavours. Pumpkins, Christine, pumpkins. And, those flavours, those soups, and, those nice warmly. And obviously it's different in other countries around the world. Oh, this looks really nice. Really, really nice. Really impressed with this. Should we have a little taste? Because I might need to add some more salt and pepper. So let's have a little taste of this. Remember, this is vegetable chili. No meat in this. No meat at all. Let's have a little taste. This is good. Oh, ooh. Yes, this is nice. Oh my god. I've not even added the coriander yet. We added salt and pepper in, didn't we? That is delicious. Oh yeah, them spices, nice. It's not too spicy either, because sometimes you get some chilies that are really spicy. That is nice. Oh, I can't wait to eat this. Okay, so I think we're nearly finished with this part. So what I'm now going to do, it does say, serve with, add a splash of water to loosen it if you want. I might need to add another splash of water. We serve the brown rice in bowls topped with a veggie chili, and then add a drizzle of the limey sour cream, and then we add the coriander on the top. So, okay, if I've missed any comments, I do apologise. I will read them at the end afterwards. So we've got 15 minutes, and then Emmy Rich, we're going to go over to Sweden. And we're going to watch Emmy Rich. If you watched Emmy Rich broadcast from this week. Wasn't she amazing? If you're listening in, Emmy, well done for getting over 100,000 live viewers. Absolutely amazing achievement. I think I'd freak out if there were 100,000 people watching me. But yeah, she's a very talented musician. So make sure you're following all the broadcasters today, because you're all amazing. So let's do a fruit salad then really quickly while the rice is cooking. I've turned the pan down a little bit. So one of my favourite things to have is, when I come to a fruit salad, is always the first thing I always start with. I don't have a lot of fruit, but the first thing is one of these. Mr. Banana, he's come to say hello. He says, please don't eat me. Has he got a little eye there? I should have drawn an eye on his face, shouldn't I? So you're going to cut the banana up. So this is going to be nice. Now you can either serve this with cream if you want to. That's really bad. Low fat Greek yogurt is probably best. So let's slice up this banana. I always chop the ends off because I don't like the ends. I actually don't know many people that do like the ends. So just going to chop this banana up. So many people do it in different ways, don't they? So we're going to have a nice banana. And then my other favourite thing I like, I don't always buy them fresh, is these. Where's it gone? There we go. Peach slices. I love peach slices, everybody. So we're going to lift the lid up. I'm going to get rid of the syrup because some people like the syrup, some people don't. So I'm going to get rid of the syrup. And then we're going to add some of these in. And then we're going to cut up some apple. And that's basically going to be my fruit. Oh, there we go. Don't need them all. Keep them in the can so I can put them straight back in the fridge. So we've got some banana and peach. So good. Actually, what I can have with it, I've got some yogurt. I've got one of these. So we have these over in the UK. You must have them in your country, wherever you are. These little split pots. So they have yogurt in one side and like a strawberry, not a sauce, but like a sweetened. I'll show you actually. There you go. So we've got the yogurt and the strawberry. So I'm going to pop this all over. I'm not going to do the apple. So we're going to add the yogurt on here. So it's really quick just to show you. And then we're going to take that strawberry sauce. Look at that, everyone. And just pop that on the top. Obviously, if you've got Greek yogurt, it's probably better. And there we have it. So really, really simple. Nice fruit salad there. I know, I thought you were going to say that. But I just wanted to be able to show you on here. So that's my fruit salad, everyone. Really simple. Makes a great breakfast. You could put some granola on there if you wanted to as well. So there we go. I'm going to put that to one side. Okay, and I think we're going to be ready to serve. So let's get a bowl. I don't think the rice is going to be cooked in time. Let me taste the rice, but I don't think it's going to be cooked in time. Doesn't matter though. Let me grab the right. So it's a different type of rice. So let me just drain some off. Whoops. Just a little taste. No, that's far too. It's far too hard. So it needs to boil down a bit longer. So remember, that's just for myself. But I can add some rice to it afterwards. So this is ready. So what we're going to do, we're going to add it to the bowl. Here we go. So imagine there's rice in this bowl. Okay. Imagine there's rice in this bowl. Usually the chili takes over anyway, doesn't it? So there's the chili, everyone. We're going to add now a drizzle of the limey sour cream. So put that on the top. This looks good. And then we've got our nice chopped, we've not chopped it yet, coriander on the top. So we'll grab some scissors, grab the scissors and just cut that up. As I say, this is a Hellofresh recipe that you can all make. There we go. And then a nice wedge of lime, which we can squeeze all over the top. Let me just move this off because this is cooked. Very hot. Turn that off. Where's my other knife gone? I always lose stuff. There we go. Let's use this one. There we go. So imagine there's rice in there. Oh, nachos would be good as well, yeah. I don't think I've got... Oh, I do have some nachos. Look, I've got this. Nacho kit. Nachos! Have we got any in here? Oh, look what I've got. Ooh. The problem is I won't eat them all. If I open that bag, they'll all go off, so I don't really need them all. So, but yeah, great idea. Really, really good idea. So there we have it, everyone. So I'm just gonna, let's have a little taste. Put a little bit of this lime on the top. Okay, let's have a little taste. And then I will end the broadcast. And then I will let Emmy come live in 5 minutes. So apologies about the rice, everybody. I didn't realise it needed 25 minutes. So let's have a little taste of this then. Here we go. So this is really, really easy to make. Here we go. Oh, wow. With the sour cream, that is perfect. They've got the lime juice there as well. The tomatoes, the onions. Serious, and the coriander as well. It's very, very good. So give it a try, everyone, if you can. Yeah, I'll post the recipe up. Obviously, it's better with rice, but that is really good. Hey, Jay, thanks for joining. So there's the chili without the rice. But there might be people that don't like rice or can't eat rice. So it's a great idea to make if you want to do that. And then we've just made our fruit. We've done our fruit as well. So we've got bananas, peach, and yogurt and strawberry sauce. So I'm just going to have a little taste of this one as well. So the rice we used, just to let you know, it was brown basmati whole grain rice, gluten-free. It's called Tilda, gluten-free brown basmati rice. But it takes longer to cook, that's the only problem. Okay, let's have a little taste of this. Here we go, guys. Cheers, everyone. This is good. Oh my god. Right. So thank you all thank you all, everyone, for joining. And Emmy's up next, and then we've got Alexa C Can Do. So thanks for watching, everybody. Take care and good luck. Best of luck, everyone. Remember to support everybody cooking. See you soon, guys. I'm off to go and eat this. Take care. Bye. See you on Emmy's broadcast. Bye.